Today on the Toppy Show, UAW President October stream live stream, but without censorship and with my charming personality. Dylan Mulvaney wins Woman of the Year again. ACT scores are a 32-year low after the teachers union demanded school shutdowns during the pandemic, and they want more money, of course. Ford says they've reached their limit on the latest offer to the UAW. Vivek on danger of illegal aliens in Israel and the USA goes viral. DeSantis War Room publishes a Trump speech on Israel, and it actually backfires. Dollar General brings back the former CEO. Luxury goods holding company LVMH misses expectations and their stock dips. Chipotle is rising prices for the first time in a year due to inflation, and child bibs are being recalled due to an ironic choking hazard. All that much more on The Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder released twice today. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. And yes, for the entire month of October, we are giving away a free 37mm flare launcher with every 37K purchase or more. Go to toppingtechnologies.com to learn a little bit more about the details. And lastly, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October, so if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Now going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Dollar General bringing back their former CEO, as their stock here today is down 58.73%, now down to a mere $101 per share. Now specifically, it looks like they're bringing back Todd Vasos, who's actually coming out of retirement to help try to fix the company, and according to the statement from Dollar General, he'll be replacing Jeff Owen immediately. And this was from the news last Thursday. Now, in terms of Dollar General, a lot of these dollar stores being attacked at all fronts, one of the biggest issues for them is, one, 40-year hyperinflation thanks to the U.S. government, and of course, it's a dollar store, so your buying power is less and less, their profit margins are shrinking, inevitably they have to raise the prices on some of the items, which in and of itself kind of loses the attraction of the dollar store when you go there and you see prices marked up more and more. You saw this with their rival, which would be Family Dollar, as well as the other major competitor, which I believe is Family Tree or Dollar Tree. So it'll be interesting to see if this, they call him the CEO, but that's, I don't want to say it's not good marketing, but how is the leader of Dollar General not called the General? Again, I think that's a marketing missed opportunity to be sure. It'll be interesting to see. Previously, Vastos actually served from their CEO from June 2015 to November 2022. And of course, in the most politically correct way possible, the company, they didn't want to blame the last CEO, but this is what they said, quote, "The board has tremendous respect for Jeff and is great, appreciates his many contributions to the company, especially during his long tenure leading our retail operations," unquote. Now, this is from the chairman, Michael Calbert, from the company's board of directors. And they said, quote, additionally, quote, "However, at this time, the board has determined that a change in leadership is necessary to restore the stability and confidence in the company moving forward," unquote. It looks like Owen had been he was CEO for less than a year. And of course, during that time, their sales crashed. They also had criticism from federal officials and activists for having unsafe stores that put employees at risk, unquote. Which is ridiculous. We've seen a couple articles about that getting some fees slapped on them because there's boxes in the middle of the aisles, which, again, it's one of those things. It's the entry-level Olympics. If you ever want to go shop at the Dollar General, part of the experience is kind of the excitement, just knowing it's not like a Target. If you go to a Target, you know it's going to be really bright lights, clean, everything's organized. Dollar General, you got to be in shape to go to that store. You got to leap over the bounds and all the hazards, which I would say actually makes it more of an entertaining shopping experience. So I would say you know what you're getting into, so to say. It'll be interesting to see, as the stores seem to be attacked on all fronts, what will they be able to do to turn things around, as more and more people are becoming more price conscientious these days and they're trying to look for more bargains. But again, their margins are shrinking. A lot of their goods actually come from overseas, which again, those costs are exploding throughout the years. It'll be interesting to see what happens to the General, and at the end of the day, will he be victorious? But as I always say, time shall tell. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. I also want to especially thank everyone. It took us a while, but we were finally monetized, so I'm very happy for that. It means we're going to turn on the ads, and with the additional revenue that comes in, we'll be able to hire more resources, get some maybe creative people to actually design the thumbnails, We'll get some software to do the picture-in-picture once you get to that point. So I really do appreciate it. I'm very excited to say we've gotten to that point, so I'll be turning monetization on. Also, if you can give me suggestions for the picture-in-picture software for production, I greatly appreciate that. I know the feedback, that's something they want. I've tried a couple, but keeps having some quirks. Also, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.